Hello, welcome back to another video. Today's video is narration, and it might be slightly longer than any narration video that I've ever done. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this. Let me know if you like this video by liking, commenting, and subscribing. Thank you so much for watching, and let's get right into it. So, we start this thing off like any other Project Zomboid game. I am in an unknown spawn location for Blackwood. I've never been in this building, so I'm just checking it out, seeing if there's anything anywhere. It looks like a boarded up building, but I'm also thinking, you know what? This might make for a great base. So I come up with the conclusion to look around and inspect this entire building, because I thought the idea of using this as a base was a pretty good one. I shut the door and look on in here. I see boxes, I check the boxes. Nothing of use, but I do see seeds. I think about grabbing it, but I don't. Still thinking that this is probably going to be a good idea for a base. Just gotta clear out everything before I confirm that. As I go outside, I go down the stairs and kinda look for zombies or anything. I'm unsure of where they are, so I have to stay crouched and sneaking. Doesn't look like there's too much going on, but that is a very big building right next to me. I check this door, and I swear I heard something. I check again, and I definitely heard it. I'm going closer and closer to the door where I heard the noise from, just to confirm there is a zombie in there. I'm not going to open it because I don't feel like doing that right now. I don't feel like getting into a fight, and I also don't know how many zombies are behind that door. Unknown. Look at the window, just checking. No zombies. Okay, good. So far good. Not a lot of zombies here, and I'm liking what I'm seeing. Unfortunately, I did notice that zombie right behind me, so I'm still checking. I go out the front door, and another zombie right out there. Very unfortunate. So I decide to go into this house, the front door. And it's burned down. Not a good sign. So I'm starting to rethink my plan. Rethink my plan of having this as a base or not. I'm leaning towards the not. I'm going to make my way towards the big building, and hopefully I can get in here and make this my base. As I open the door, I realize it's boarded, and I notice I went through it a little bit. Fortunate for me, the other side of the door was not completely boarded, and now I'm trying to close the other door. I couldn't, so I just kind of forget about it. I'm noticing that there's not a lot of zombies, and I'm not sure why. This is a bar, and I can't find anything useful, so I decide to go up the stairs and check to see if there's anything of use. There's a zombie behind that door, so I don't go through it. I did jump over the rail by mistake. That is my fault. I continue going up the stairs and realize this is the only door up here. I thought it was a roof. I check it out anyways and realize it's a living location. I'm thinking, okay, this is great. I can probably get a couple things. I do hear banging inside of this room. So after I collect something, I'm looking for a weapon. The spatula, not it. I still have one more hope, the side over here. Again, so far, nothing. Very unfortunate, but I have to check out this noise anyways. And I'm looking around to see where that door noise is coming from, and it's that door, confirmed. And it's both of those doors. This is the only door that doesn't have a zombie banging on it. So I go in here and check for supplies. Nothing useful. There is a gun. I thought about collecting that. I'm not going to make all that noise. That would be very bad. So I decide to wear the robe, just as I was about to leave, because it has scratch defense. I'm going to check this last place, and there's nothing here. I'm going to open the bathroom, and there it is. My first zombie. And this is going to have to be my first kill. So I'm going to push the zombie onto the ground and end the zombie's whole career, just like that. And would you look at that? They have something of use. Or so I thought it was something of use. This broken bottle is not like the normal broken bottle. I can't use it as a weapon. So I just drop it on the floor and continue about my day. I decide it's time to murder this zombie as well. Assuming it's one, and it is, I push it to the floor and stomp it to the ground. Easy. I am still looking for a weapon, something where I don't have to use my feet to murder. And you know what? I'm coming up empty-handed. I was going to say I was going to get a weapon, but I did not. So, as I come up empty-handed, I decide to check one more place because I just now noticed it. It is a storage closet, and you know what? I actually get my first weapon. A pipe wrench. This is actually very good. I also get a hat and a welding mask. I am going to be looking super fancy. Look at me, extra fancy. This is the only way to wear this stuff. I also get a pickaxe, you know, when I need that extra heavy weapon. After clearing out the hole upstairs, I decided it's time to go downstairs. I noticed that the room that I was in last time, the door is missing, so that means a zombie busted it down. Or a zombie that was in here came out. I'm checking to see where this zombie is. The zombie doesn't look like it's here. So I decide to do some final checking of the cabinets. I grab a little of what I can and head out. After getting all the little extra stuff that I could, I come down the stairs and notice that the door is missing. And I do see a zombie. And I saw another zombie close the door to make sure that they didn't see me. I'm hoping that they didn't. I wait, open the door, and start heading out. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. This is all good. Good for me. I do notice that there's more and more zombies starting to show up compared to the last time. I decide to try to leave through the front door, and I can't. The zombie that saw me before indeed saw me. So now I have to leave. I leave through the front door, barely. I push the zombie, and now I'm panicking. I'm panicking to the streets. The cluttered and dirty streets. I slap a zombie because why not? He was just in my way. I decided to go this route because I see like a little building in the corner. Avert your eyes because I'm about to commit a criminal offense. Police brutality. Right here, right now. I'm pushing him and slapping him, and I don't finish him because I decide it's better to run. After finding out that this wall was blocked and I couldn't go anywhere, I decided to go down here, over the fence, past the zombie, and past the church. I noticed this green building, so I decide to go in it, hopeful that there's another way out. There is no way out, but I do decide to check the storage bins just for a quick second. Realizing there's a lot of ammo, I mark this in my mental map. As I do that, I get surrounded. I almost get bit in that situation. That could have ended really bad. I still escaped though. And I'm thinking to myself, how am I going to get out of this? There's a lot of zombies just chasing me at this very moment. I am doing it very good, I think. That is what I'm thinking to myself. Very good indeed. I do notice that there's stairs up here, and I want to try to get in this building. But unfortunately, the door is locked, but I do see another door on this side. I open it and realize that was a mistake. I almost got stuck. That could have ended really bad, but it didn't. I managed to escape, and now I'm running on the streets yet again. I'm trying to find the smallest crevice and place to hide. So far, it's not working out. I go inside this building, close the door. This looks safe enough for me. I rush through this door, and I rush through the next. I trip on a bunch of zombies, get scratched and or bit, I'm not sure right now. And it's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. I smack a zombie, and I try to leave. I am limping very bad. I don't know what happened. I need to check myself out. I check myself out, and it's not looking good, and I'm glad I'm not bit. I try to recover in this room, but I'm thinking, if they break this door down, I'm dead. I decide to go inside this room. This was not a good idea. It's just a security room. As I'm panicking and all the zombies are banging on the doors, I'm looking for stuff that I have. I need to risk something. I rip my socks, and I'm looking for something else because I need more bandages. And I rip my shirt. It's okay. I don't think I'll need it. I decide to bandage myself up with my socks and my ripped up shirt. This is not looking good because I think they busted through the main door. They did. As I prepare, I sprint and trip. I manage to escape, but I still have this limp. It's not looking good. It's not looking good for me at all. I decide to go through this little pathway here, hopeful that I will find another building that I can hide in and get away from all these zombies. So far, there's a lot of maze. This is a very big maze, but I do see another building that I want to try to get into, made of all glass. I open the door and get in it. I'm thinking, oh, this is good, this is good. But in fact, it is not good, because there's nowhere else to go. There's nowhere else to go at all. There's zombies everywhere, zombies all around me. So now I have to get out, yet again. I leave and barely get out. Unscathed, I think. Unscathed and safe. Not safe, but now I'm running again. I do see stairs. My plan is I'm hoping that this door opens. It did not open. I didn't have any plan after that, so I try this door. It's also locked. So I'm thinking, okay, it can't be 3 in a row, can it? It is indeed 3 in a row, but not that 3 in a row. I get stuck on zombies as I enter the building, and I almost get bit yet again. all the doors are locked. I shut myself up in this supply closet. This has happened so many times already. I decide to check it out a little bit, see if there's anything that I can use. Nothing is useful. I bandage myself up and prepare for the worst. That thing that I did last time, I'm gonna do it again. After I look at everything, I'm going to open the door and just sprint. Look at all those zombies. I'm thinking, look at all those zombies. Surprisingly, I do manage to get away. And yet here I go again in another building that is, again, blocked off. Will I die? Surprisingly, no. It might look like it, but I do not die here. It is a little crazy. I am getting beat up quite bad. But I escape. I escape, and I check my status report. I'm not looking good, but I'm also not bit. So the game is not over yet. I can still survive this. I can still survive. I noticed this factory-like building, and I want to get in here and make it my base, but the zombie is kind of blocking me. But I get in here anyways. I miss closing the gate, and that's okay. I think about fighting them, but I don't. I escape out through the other side and realize, man oh man, there's one too many zombies for me to handle at this point. I'm limping, and I'm not in the best shape at all. I could die at any moment now. But I'm a fighter. I'm a winner. I don't allow that to happen. I do notice that there's another building that I want to try to get into. This food place. I will go inside this food place and hopefully it'll be my base for a little bit. All I have to do is hope that it's not locked. It's not locked, and I close it just in time. I rush to the back of the building, and I do notice that it's kind of like a supply area, and I'm hopeful that I'll be able to find something useful. As I was panic searching, I didn't find anything useful, and I noticed that there's a lot more zombies banging on that door. So I have to quickly escape. Very quickly, because as soon as I opened up that door, they busted through the other door. I'm looking for food, and I eat this banana, just because I need it. Don't know if this is going to be my last meal or not. That being said, I decide to close that door and go into the bathroom. I'm only in here to have my final drink, possibly. Unsure if that's true or not, I'm just going to say that it is. The zombies start breaking in, and I notice one coming at me. I decide to try to put up a fight. I'm very weak, and I'm thinking this probably isn't a good idea, so I try to do it again anyways. As I'm fighting, that zombie busted down the door near the back, so I decide it's not a good idea to do this anymore. I try to leave and escape. The front door is wide open. Easy. Easy out. Super easy. I am now free from that food place. I decide there's too many zombies. I need to find something. I need to find something that isn't near this town. I noticed this building, and I'm thinking, I'm not going to go in it. I'm going to go around it. And maybe, just maybe, if I leave the city a little bit, there will be less zombies. As I get closer, I jump over the fence and start crouching. I'm hopeful that there isn't that many zombies. I look over to the side, and I was wrong. There's a lot of zombies. So I can no longer crouch, I just have to keep running. I jump over the fence again. Even though that there's a lot of zombies, I'm hoping the first trail of zombies decided to leave me alone. I do notice that building up on the top. I'm gonna go for that building. Maybe then I'll be able to survive. After making my way in that general direction, there was too many zombies for me to stop and open up the door. I did keep going straight, and I found this Hamburger Factory place. I'm looking for a way to enter it now because I might use this as a base. It's big, and it seems like there's less zombies here. Try to open up the door, and it won't open. Same with the next one. It refuses to open. There was a single zombie chasing me, and I'm thinking to myself, I might have to put up a fight. And I notice that I don't hear him anymore, so I'm also thinking I might be safe. I'm going to try to open up these windows. As I try to open up this window, I hear a zombie, and I see him. I have to put up a fight here, otherwise I won't be able to open up these windows at all. The zombie is really tough to get down because I am really weak. I'm putting up a very good fight though, the good push-smack combo. I might be able to knock it onto the floor and finish it off. KO. That's what I say. I try to open up this final window, but I do remember that there's a zombie right behind me. I'm hoping I'll be able to get this open before that zombie gets to me. I hear him getting closer and closer, and I decide I won't be able to do it. I push the zombie to the floor and get my super critical hit on his head with the pickaxe. It takes a couple times, but I do eventually get it. Back to opening up this window. I finally get it. The window is now open. And now, as I get in here, I decide it's a good idea for me to close all the curtains. As I finish closing the final curtain, or so I thought, I heard a crash, and I'm gonna go check it out. And lo and behold, there's a zombie in here. So now, once again, I have to put up a fight because I am locked in here with this zombie. I need to change it to where he's locked in here with me, because I cannot afford to have this zombie in this building with me. KO, once again. I check the broken window, and I try to see if I can close the curtain. I close it. I do notice that there's a zombie in the other room, so I just have to keep quiet. I do finish checking out the rest of this building to see what's going on here. I've been hearing a lot of breaking. I decide to see what these jail doors are about. And I get to them, and they won't open. Won't open at all. No worries, I'll just check this final room that's down here. Unfortunately, the zombies did break in. And now they're banging on that door. But it's okay, because I'm going in here. I check this room, and I notice that there's a sink and all this other stuff. And I didn't know that that window was open. So now, I'm going to be smacking the zombie on the floor. My character is not making it. I'm very beat up. There are vitamins, and I decide to just take them. The adhesive bandages, also taking them. Anything else? I'm okay. I decide to have possibly my final drink. Unsure though. I need to come up with a plan. After sitting here for a little bit, I decide to open up the map. Here's my plan. I'm looking for that pharmacy building that I saw earlier. I'm trying to remember what color it was, because I don't. After realization hits, I realize it's that pink building. And I'm not too far off. I try to circle it, but I don't have a pen. Unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. But that pink building is what I need. As soon as I closed it, I forgot where it was, and then I opened it again. Target acquired is what I have in my head. I clear the glass and decide, now it's time. It's time to go out. And I'm hoping that this place will have stuff for me to fix all my pain. As I rush to the quickest way to get to the pharmacy, I notice that there's gonna be no way for me to get in here. I have to jump through the broken glass and risk getting cut. I don't know if I got cut or not, but I'm hoping that this place will have something for me to fix it. As I run through all the zombies and notice all the chaos that's in here, I'm thinking, this might not have been a good idea. This might not have been a good idea at all. I get into my first doctor's office, and I'm starting to realize, oh no, there's nothing in here that says doctor on it. There's nothing here that says medication. I'm thinking, oh boy, I came here for no reason. There's no pills, there's no medicine, there's no nothing. I do take that pencil because I'm thinking maybe I can draw on the map again. But there's nothing. As I almost decide to give up and set the place on fire, I decide no. We won't take those matches. And it's a good thing too, because I did find a couple items. Unsure if they will help me, but I will definitely take all of them. I need to check all the rooms, and after I take these pain pills, I will do just that. I'm going to go out of this room and check this final room that's up here. Well, open this door and up here. This room might be the spot. I check to make sure that there's no zombies behind me, and this is it. I'm going to check everything here. All this medicine in this area. This is it. This is my place. This is my base. After getting situated, this will be one of the many few times that I take a nap in Project Zomboid. I'm hoping that all the zombies are settled down quite a bit. But as I wake up, I do hear the banging, and I'm realizing they're not settled down. I'm gonna have to end this one way or another. So after I eat my breakfast, or my midnight lunch, it looks dark, I decide I have to put matters into my own hands. That zombie over there, I'm gonna finish him off after I check this door, but it's locked. I'm gonna have to fight my way if I want to keep this place as my base. So, that's what I do. I come up on my first zombie, push it onto the floor, and beat it up until it's no more. Doing that, I'm assuming this caused a lot of noise because a couple more zombies decided to show up. And I'm assuming that did cause a lot of noise. Either way, this is my chance. I have to do this, otherwise I'm just going to be stuck up here forever. More and more zombies decide to come up these stairs. I'm thinking, okay, it's no big deal. I just have to do this little by little. No big deal at all. A couple of them stopped, so I just push them down and keep on fighting. And more keep coming. I'm thinking, okay, I need to figure something out, otherwise this is just going to be bad. I'm going to get overrun very quickly. So as I'm fighting, I'm thinking, I have to come up with something. I have to come up with something. And you know what I come up with? I come up with the best plan to just run. I run inside this room, and I've done this before. I'm thinking, okay, I've gone out of this room plenty of times when zombies break through. I can do it again. I'm looking at my status report, seeing if there's anything that I can use, and there isn't too much that I can actually use. I decide to take some more pills here, but not my own pills, the pills in the storage, 'cause I don't want to use my own. I'm fully confident that I can survive this, but it's not looking too great for me. I take it anyways because I know I'm going to be in a lot of pain after this. They break down the door, and I prepare to just run. I do manage to run and escape that room. As I run down towards where all the other zombies are dead, I decide I'm probably going to make it. I go down the stairs and exit the building. I am free. I knew I could make it. I'm realizing now, though, that that was probably the best place for me to be. Nice and enclosed, a place for me to sleep. I'm now losing the ability to sprint. My character is so tired that I just can no longer sprint. These 3 zombies are going to be chasing me forever. I am succumbing to my injuries. My sprinting is no longer, and I'm just going to be trailed by zombies forever. As I walk this lonely road with more and more zombies just trailing behind me, I'm realizing this is it. This is the end. More zombies decide to come up on me, and I'm thinking, no, I can probably get out of this. But in reality, it's not possible. I'm thinking, if I'm going to go out, I'm going to go out on my own terms and in a fight. So I do just that, and they take my life away. And that is how long I can survive with the insane number of zombie population. Let me know if you like this video by liking, commenting, and subscribing. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye bye!